Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel for another video today where I'll be trying to win a race one lap down on 0% AI. Yes, I will really try to do that. It will be a bit difficult, it will be really difficult trying to catch back up to them, unlap us and then overtake them once again to win the race. So I'll be obviously going into the best car, into the W11, into the Mercedes with Lewis Hamilton. And then, you sort of have to pick a track where overtaking is possible and it's not that hard. So I went for the pick of Belgium, so I'll be attempting this challenge on the Belgian Grand Prix circuit at Spa-Francorchamps. So putting the AI down to 0. And now we will jump into the race to try and win this race.
The tension is building here at the circuit as the start of today's Formula One Grand Prix draws ever nearer. What drama awaits us between now and the checkered flag? Well, we'll find out in just a few moments' time. Spa-Francorchamps then, a historic 19-corner circuit with a lap distance of 4.35 miles. There's over 100 meters of elevation change here, and with long stretches of the lap spent flat out, a good top speed will be vital for success. And as always, a man with plenty of racing experience joins me in the commentary box. Today it's Anthony Davidson. Tell me, Ant, you're no stranger to surviving the melee of turn 1. So how do you keep out of trouble when there's so much going on around you?
Well, the throttle goes both ways, Crofty. You've got to have the discipline not to try and win the race on the first lap. So always be prepared to lift early and give those around you more space. Trying to be the last of the late breakers with half a dozen cars around you may pay off from time to time, but it's also a great way to lose your front wing.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks like. Charles Leclerc lines up on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Albon, Vettel, Lewis Hamilton and Bottas, Ricciardo, Grosjean, Sainz and Lance Stroll, Norris, Ocon, Sergio Perez and Magnussen, Gasly, Raikkonen, George Russell and Nicholas Latifi. Giovinazzi and Daniel Kvyat completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track.
So yeah, here we are then on the grid for the Belgian Grand Prix. We will start in P5. But yeah, the qualifying position or the starting position doesn't matter for this challenge because we will have to wait anyway until they pass us. So yeah, the start will not be important at all. But we still wait for 5 red lights. It's lights out and away we go. We will not go full throttle, we will take it very easy into turn 1, let everyone pass. So we are all the way down into P20, a bit of carnage in lap 1 at turn 1. So yeah, we will just be sitting here, chilling here, and wait until the cars in front of us have finished 1 lap and catch back up to us. And then when they caught back up to us, I'll be going full throttle and trying to unlap myself and then go all the way to try and overtake them all the way again and try to win the race, because obviously this is the challenge. So yeah, we will move all the way to when the cars will pass us. Here we are, Charles Leclerc currently leading the race. All the cars are passing us right now on the right hand side. We're just chilling here on the left, waiting for all the cars to pass us. Yellow flags in this area obviously because we are going so slow. And there we have it, all the cars have passed us and now it's time to get started. Now it's time to get the hammer down, go full throttle and try to unlap ourselves firstly. This will be the first task, unlapping ourselves. If we've done that, we will try to push on and go all the way to win this race. So yeah, into the next corner, Giovinazzi awkwardly slow, there we go, round the outside, what a move. Obviously the cars have 0 AI, so they're really slow through the corners and on the straights. We dive down the inside on 2 cars, go around the outside on Nicholas Latifi and on Kimi Raikkonen. That was a bit risky, but great move there. And now we are just behind Kevin Magnussen as we overtake him too. into P1 now. Sergio Perez is the car there. We can't go too wide out, otherwise it will be an illegal overtake, so we have to be careful of that as we dive down the inside of Esteban Ocon. And now the car in front of us is Pierre Gasly as we see the gap down the inside. Maybe he blocks us off weirdly. We lock up on both tires because we've almost hit Carlos Sainz, but we get ahead of Pierre Gasly. Great job from us. And now maybe on the inside of Carlos Sainz. Yes, we've edged ahead of Carlos Sainz too there. And now into the next corner. We have to lift awkwardly as Lance Stroll is awkwardly on the outside. We slightly hit him as we dive down the inside on all three cars. Maybe can we make the move? Stick. Yes, we've done it. We've overtook 3 cars in the space of 5 seconds. And we are up into, okay, yeah, we're still P20, but we've almost unlapped all the cars. The car in front of us is now Daniel Ricciardo. We get the better acceleration than him and overtake him easily. Obviously, as I said before, the cars have 0 AI, so they're at their slowest. They couldn't be any faster. So yeah, the difficulty is at the lowest as we get past Valtteri Bottas and Sebastian Vettel. Great job from us, and there's now only 2 more cars to unlap. So yeah, we're in lap 2, and as you can see, you've maybe just saw, we have front wing damage on the left front wing, and it's actually quite a lot of damage because it's not only slightly yellow or orange, it's actually completely yellow. Well, it's not red, but the damage is quite big, and I can actually feel it. I felt the car felt a bit awkwardly. That's why I looked into like the data, and I could see there our front wing is damaged, and we have now unlapped all the cars, and now it's trying to get down, get on the power and go full send to try and overtake them all. But with the front wing damage, this will be really hard. We'll probably have to change the front wing at our pit stop, which will cost us time, which is not great, especially for this challenge. So yeah, we then move all the way to the end of lap 3, and there you can see Lando Norris is out of the session, and virtual safety car is out at the perfect time, so we can come into the pits, change our tires, make our pit stop under the virtual safety car. So this will be really good for us. This benefits us really, so we don't lose out too much with the front wing change, because obviously the front wing change takes a bit longer. The whole pit stop took around 8.7 seconds, 6 seconds longer than the pit stop would normally take. So yeah, that is not ideal, but what is ideal obviously is that the virtual safety car came out at the perfect time. If it would have come out like 2 or 3 seconds later, we would have missed the pit lane, so that would have not been that great. So yeah, we're now back behind, I think it's Alexander Albon, as the virtual safety car is now ending. Just waiting for the green flags. There we have it. We have green flags. DRS enabled. Racing is underway once again. The car in front of us is Valtteri Bottas, our own teammate. So yeah, we are on lap 4 currently, so still a long way to go. We have done all our pit stops. There was only one pit stop to make, but we have done our pit stop. All the other cars in this race still have to make their pit stop, which is great news for us. We really benefited from that virtual safety car as we overtake Alexander Albon. And now there's Charles Leclerc in front of us. We go around the outside of Charles Leclerc. That was a bit more risky, but oh, that was a great move. Even though all the AI are 0% of AI, making these moves are really fun, and looking back at them, really fun to watch, really satisfying. So yeah, as we set the purple middle sector, Max Verstappen is now the car in front of us. We get the better acceleration out of the corner, slip down the inside of Max Verstappen, and we have now once again unlapped ourselves. And now it's really time to get the hammer down, go full throttle to try and make up this deficit, make up the time lost when we waited for all the cars to pass us after lap 1. So yeah, come on, 6 more laps to go. And we now jump all the way to lap 9. It took us all the way to lap 9 to even see a bit of cars in front of us, but we have now caught up to I think, yes, it is Antonio Giovinazzi who is the car in front of us right now. As we go round the outside of Antonio Giovinazzi, what a move! Go down the inside of George Russell. There's Nicolas Latifi. We send it down the inside too. 3 overtakes in the space of, once again, 5 seconds or something. That was great. That was really, really satisfying to watch and do. So we are now up into P6 and we are making the moves now. We are getting back up in this race as Kimi Räikkönen is now the car in front of us. We get down the inside of him. We have 3 cars in front of us. We send it down the inside on Kevin Magnussen too. Oh, that last one was not good as we hit Kevin Magnussen, but go around the outside of Sergio Perez up into P11. Esteban Ocon riding the car in front of us and dive down the inside on Roman Grosjean, but he brakes a bit later. But you get down the inside up into P9. But that move on Kevin Magnussen was not a great one, to be fair. Was not a great one there. So, and we have front wing damage once again. Oh no, that's not great. That is definitely not great. Oh no. This might ruin everything as we go around the outside of Carlos Sainz, and there's Lance Stroll too. Where are we gonna go? We're gonna stick to the inside. He covers it well, but we dive down the inside and we're up into P7 now. But there's a long way up to Daniel Ricciardo. He's really, really far ahead, and we only have 1.5 laps to go, or even less than 1.5 laps to go. But we're gonna give our all and see what we can do. And we have to move all the way to the same place, but 1 lap later, lap 11. But there's Daniel Ricciardo. We have passed Daniel Ricciardo. The rain has come down, as you can see. And now Daniel Ricciardo is still there though. But Sebastian Vettel is the car in front of us. We lift slightly so we don't drive into the back of him. Can we overtake Sebastian Vettel into the bus stop chicane? Yes, we can. Great move. So we will finish this challenge. Sadly, not with the win in P5. Maybe without the front wing change and damage, could have gotten to the podium. But the win was far away. So we finished this very, very fun challenge in P5.
See you in Parc Fermé.
Many doubted whether they could pull off the win here at Spa-Francorchamps, but they've done so in spectacular style. And talk to me, what do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I think that smart tyre management on track and very smooth driving definitely assisted in their victory today. That combination meant they got the absolute maximum out of their tyres at all times.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves.
So yeah, that was it. The challenge of trying to win a race 1 lap down on 0% AI. It was really, really fun to make this video. Really fun. I had really fun driving in the race. Sadly, we've only finished in P5. I think the podium would have been possible. But yeah, I think the win was really, really far away because Max Verstappen and the Red Bull was great. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this type of video. I really, really hope so. If you did so, please smash that like button and subscribe for more Formula 1 content. So yeah, this was the challenge. I really, really enjoyed that one.